Hi, this is Phoenix Genesis for PhoenixGenesis.com and our two YouTube channels, Phoenix Genesis and Frag Camp. I'm playing Minecraft on PlayStation 4 in my TU31 Epic Survival World I just created. And yes, there's my first rabbit. This is so cool. Hey, little Peter Cottontail here. I thought these things are supposed to be like friendly. I know they got rid of the killer rabbits because it was like scaring small children that want to be friendly, and then the rabbit would eat them. All right, whatever. Just do your own rabbit thing. I don't have any carrots or anything to capture yet, so we'll just go back. One reason I created this world, I created it a few hours before the update release this afternoon, is there was one question that Mojang and 4J were stating that you couldn't generate new biomes if you had a pre-existing world, and I'm here to dispel that myth. Yes, you can. Here is a mega taiga. You notice there's no snow. This is a brand new biome, and you can see that there's granite up there. That is a new block, so you definitely I am in the 1.22 update, which brings this edition of Minecraft to the equivalent of the PC version, the 1.88, not the 1.9 combat, which they're still kind of beta testing with that. So look, yay, little white flowers. This is a little, and we have tall grass right here. I need to bring some shears. What kind of flowers are those? And I am doing this live right now. Oxydaisy sounds like a drug, doesn't it? I'm high on Oxydaisy. I'm Dash Yoda because Star Wars, the new Star Wars is out, so why not? I paid for the classic skin pack. I think it was $2.99. Why not? Wow, that's kind of a cool waterfall. We got some sheep. I definitely got to bring some bones because there was a wolf that kind of ate a bunch of animals, which was not nice. We've got that tall grass going. That's kind of cool. And there was, where was I? If I am not lost again, over here I saw my first oh yeah, here's where the guy was eating my animals. And yes, here we are. Here is the dark oak roof forest. I am so excited to start working with this wood. This is such a beautiful wood, and you can see kind of, I mean, you can actually even build a house like right here. You already get the roof and everything. Just kind of cut some trees down, wall it in, you're good to go. You got kind of like a Lincoln log cabin. And see, there we have the giant mushrooms. And the difference too is before you only would get those on mushroom islands, or you could take some mycelium and create them in swamp biomes. I did some videos on that with the TU30, and now we can actually get those. And if you have a silk touch, you can actually get red mushroom from here. And ooh, what's this over here? These are really pretty. And let's grab a couple of those. What are these? Are those the new rose bushes? Yes, rose bushes. Ooh, I like those. I am gonna have so much fun decorating. There's a bunch of houses I made in my Phoenix Genesis survival world I haven't shown you yet, and a couple of rooms also in like my main train station. So I'm gonna have a great time showing you guys those now updated to the TU31. And let's chop some of this wood down. Where am I going to chop? I don't want to ruin any of this. It's so pretty. The only thing I notice about these biomes is that they tend to be very small, and they group cold ones. So if you kind of want a mesa biome, if you keep going in an area where you're going to find snow, you're not going to find it. You're going to have to go kind of where the desert was. And I kind of liked it where it wasn't. There you are. You're eating everybody. I'm sorry. You're dead. You're dead. I'm sorry. I was gonna get a bone, but I'm sorry. You're just eating everybody, and that wasn't nice. And I've just had enough of you. So I'm sorry I did that. I love dogs. I have a signal dog for hearing impairment. Yes, that's why I talk funny, because I do have hearing disability. I don't hear very well in my left ear. Unfortunately, tragic accident, but that's a whole nother story for another time. And we don't want to dampen our holiday spirits right now, or dampen our spirits for this. Look at this wood. This is great. And of course, it's going to look completely different in different texture packs. Right now, I'm just using the city texture pack. Why not? Because I figure everybody's running around using the default texture pack, and that's like kind of really boring. So maybe this will encourage you guys to try different texture packs out. I love the city texture pack. That's my Netherland world, and I've also used the natural texture pack for almost a year in my Phoenix Genesis world. And you know, you can actually build sections of your world in PS4 and Xbox One It's kind of big, and that's another wolf, and I don't have bones, and I'm going to get out of here before, next time I come back, I'm going to tame him. I don't want him to eat anything. But you can also divide up. You don't have to limit yourself to one texture pack. You could just, put a sign up saying, okay, now we're now ending the city with the city texture pack. Anyway, as you can see, I'm not far away from my temple. When I generated this world, I just generated a little itty bitty tiny spot because I knew there was a temple here. The seed kind of sucked. Otherwise, it was just a lot of jungle and it was just boring. So, but I liked the fact that I had that temple, so I kind of made a note of that seed. And now I thought it was perfect for, coming in with the new update, because I showed how you could duplicate a bunch of diamonds in a chest right from the get-go, and that temple provided me with that opportunity, so that's why I started with this seed. And I'm going to check again my other worlds too to see if worlds that I explored more of will still also generate new biomes. But if you did start a world and it was limited to one map or just a little portion of a map like this one was, you will get new biomes, and it will do weird things like give you this sharp contrast where it just cuts it off, because I guess it wants to give us really desperately wants to give us an ocean temple here. So this is all kind of like deep ocean, but isn't that weird? It just kind of cut it off. And I was careful also in my Phoenix Genesis world. I made sure I tried to explore around the houses I built, because I didn't want anything funky cut off in anything I built. And wow, look at that mountain over there. That's totally cut off. But it'll give you kind of a little idea of what to expect. I really highly urge you to back up your previously existing worlds if you haven't explored part of it and you're going to upload it with TU31, just in case there are some glitches they might have to work out, and you might have to wait for a patch, so it's always better to be safe than sorry. Oh, I really like that. Kind of like, ooh, look at, and there's a lot of ore right there all ready to go for me. Thank you, TU31. That is great. Ooh, it's getting dark too. Fortunately, I'm in Minecraft peaceful mode right now. I'm trying to get the world record of being #1. I am at number 22, which is great. So anyway, that's it. My boat just died. And it's getting dark anyway. So this will give you kind of like a little what to expect when you load up, like I said, a pre-existing world, that you might have a little bit of something good at the spawn. Like I had like a temple, and you may want to use that, and that's where it was lit up, so I know exactly where I am right now. So I'm very, very close to it. I want you to see how far I had to go. So here's some 500. Yes, I just keep walking this way, and I should get back to where my temple is. I really should have made a giant lit up tower so I could find it, but oh, I do have a compass. I forgot I made the compass. So yes, we're just going to go this way and get down here. And I'm going to be doing, by the way, while we're walking back to the temple in the dark. Okay, we're almost there. That's some nice lava pool right there. That's always a nice surface lava is always a fun thing to have. By the way, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, rate, all that good stuff. Let me know if you're getting the TU31 update, if you're getting Minecraft for Christmas, what console you're going to be playing on, what's your favorite new features. Inquiring minds want to know all that stuff, and anything you'd like to see me show on my channel as far as this update goes. And where is my darn temple? Okay, it's around here somewhere. I'm warm. We'll just kind of head over here toward the jungle. There it is. So as you can see, this was my spawn was in the jungle, and I think I spawned a bonus chest, but because the jungle's kind of thick, I just couldn't find where it is anymore. But who needs a bonus chest when you've got a temple at your disposal with which had diamonds and iron and gold right from the get-go. That was great. So I actually probably will take this seed and generate as a fresh seed and see actually what generates right here, because it may be completely different than what we have now. Yes, I got 1 cow for milk, and my chickens are inside, and I did planted some wheat right from the beginning so I could have some crops, so when I'm not in peaceful mode and I'm in easy mode, I can not starve to death. So that's like kind of a good staple crop with the wheat. You can make hay bales, you can lure sheep and cows, and you can also make bread. And right away I went to the jungle and I laid out these cocoa beans as well, and I got those growing in the temple. And just your essentials at the beginning. You don't want to not have these things. Ooh, and see, I have a bunch of new flowers now too. I have the white tulip, the red tulip, the pink tulip, the orange tulip, the poppy, and the oxy daisy. I think I need some. Wasn't there like a blue flower too? I forgot what it was called, like a bluish purple. That's the one I really want. That looks really good, especially if you might have an orange clay or some orange wool or something. That might make a nice contrasting flower in a pot with that kind of maybe carpeting or block design in your home. We'll see. Oh, and yeah, also the rose bush. I forgot to mention that. Anyway, once again, this is Phoenix Genesis.